I can't remember if I beat this guy or not. I know I planned him. I swear I beat him. This is the guy with Aggron, right? Yeah, I swear I beat this guy. Did I not save? Did I forget to save? I'm tripping. Hold on. I am going to just check to see if I beat this guy or not. If I did, I am just going to save state back. Okay, we're good. Already beat him. Alright. Let's see. This next guy has a Houndoom, I think. Houndoom. This guy. Okay, well that's easy. Swanna outspeeds one shot, Spade's an aim first. We just go straight into Sand Slash. Always win the 1v1. Brings in Tauros. Eldegoss. For close combat, I can go into Swanna. I just gotta give Swanna like wise glasses. Switch in on close combat, KO Tauros. Brings in this thing for Stone Edge. Go to Croak. And then with a Poison Barb. Fake Out does 13%, and then 2 Poison Jabs do a minimum of 90%. So that always kills, and this thing can never kill me in 2 hits. Or 3 hits, sorry. This thing can never kill me in 3 hits. Or 2 hits. It'll only have 2 hits. Cool. It'll work. Back her up. Alright. Need Toxicroak. Already holding a Barb. Good for him. Eldegoss, Swanna, and I think that's it. We'll bring some backup. Bring Tentacruel. Yeah, that's probably okay. Wise Glasses works fine. You're already holding a Barb, right? Magnet, Berry, Berry. Berry, okay. Alright. I'm really glad I got a good Swanna. Swanna's been pretty good to me. Oh, I have that's an issue. Alright, stream's gonna disconnect for like half a second. Alright, it's back. There's that. Alright, cool. Yeah, we're back. Alright, cool. Same spot. Yeah, we just drill run twice. Uh-oh. Never accounted for that. Yeah, that's pretty bad. What does this thing have on Togedemaru? What's this other move? Is it Aura Sphere? Please don't be Aura Sphere. Power Gem. Okay, I think Togi can I think Togi can power into this guy. Like, fake out and a couple Zing Zaps. Some flinches would be sick. Okay. It's all fine. Tauros? It's still Tauros. This thing's probably clicking Raging Bull. How much HP is Togi at? 31. Aqua Jet's guaranteed kill. It's faster than me anyway. Oh no, it's not faster. This is always Aqua Jet. Yeah, so we're going into Eldegoss. Alright, this should always be CC into Eldegoss. Yeah. Alright, now that it's dropped, we are Wise classes. Air Slash. Should one-shot. Pincer. We go into Croak. Alright, awesome. Fake out. We poison Jab twice. Awesome. Alright, a little bit of a hiccup. Hopefully that's not a bad omen of things to come. Sandslash missed out on his 20th frag. What was the other one? Oh, Swanna got 2. What was that? Swanna went back ahead of Sandslash. Good for him. Alright, so next fight is this fight. I'm gonna pretend like Bright Powder doesn't exist. And we're gonna send it. So I'm gonna teach Brick Break, Light Screen and Reflect AI in this game. If you have them on with Brick Break, it only has a 30% chance to click the screen move. So we're gonna hope that that doesn't happen. If it does happen, we're in for a longer fight. And it might get a little bit dicey, but luckily we have a lot of Pokemon that kind of wall, like Typhlosion and Banette. And Banette clicking Shadow Force a lot is actually super helpful, because it gives us a chance to switch out Lopunny and switch Lopunny back in to Shadow Force. And then we just leave the Cacturne for last. So our goal is to KO Grimmsnarl and Typhlosion first. Hopefully Grimmsnarl goes down turn 1. And, then Typhlosion follows, and then we take out Banette and Cacturne. That's the goal. Grimmsnarl. Alright. So, let's see. We're gonna lead Toxicroak with that Poison Barb still. We are going to teach him Brick Break, so that will require Badge 2. Keep in mind, if the Grimmsnarl dies turn 1, which it most definitely probably will, and it still gets Reflect up, we're really hoping that instead of targeting Toxicroak, it looks at Starmie and clicks Light Screen instead. That'll make our lives a lot easier. So, Starmie, then we need the Crow, debut fight for the Crow, Centiscorch, pretty specially defensive, Tentacruel, also really specially defensive, in my party already. And low punny. No slash. Alright. We're going to teach low punny Thunder Punch because it needs a move that can hit ghost types. I'm just going to delete Headbutt. This thing is like an actual potato. This thing is so useless. I can't believe I took an Altering Cave encounter. I figured out after I got the Altering Cave encounter that typically people will delay Altering Cave for the Eevee egg. And I did not have this information privy to me. So I just took it. So, very sad. Yeah, so we're just going to give this guy a Muscle Band, if that's in here. Quick Claw, Punching Glove. That's probably on Machoke. Or Machamp, yeah. This just lets, guarantees Sucker Punch KOs Banette. Okay, and then we're just gonna give Starmie, the juice, I guess. Actually, we'll give Starmie a Mystic Water. Awesome. Okay. So we got the Barb, Brick Break, Poison Jab, Brine. This thing is only dead. Banette only one-shots this thing with Phantom Force and doesn't have the one-shot on the 8th roll with Shadow Claw, so it should always be Phantom Force in this Starmie. Yeah, this thing is here just to absorb Shadow Forces and literally do nothing else. It's pretty bad. This thing is here to help, maybe help with Cacturn if we need it. Especially with Toxic, because of the Focus Band. Yeah. Should be good. We're gonna give you classes that are black. Help with that crunch damage, 2-shotting Typhlosion instead of 3-shotting. Awesome. Yeah. So one more quick check through here. Okay. Alright, I think we're good to go. Alright. Alright, so we always go Poison Jab and Brine into Grimmsnarl. We'll see if it has a 30% chance to set up screens because Toxicroak has Brick Break. Otherwise, it's going for just an attack into Toxicroak, but it's going to die if it does that because it does not survive Poison Jab and Brine. Okay, unlucky. That's fine though. Okay, so we do have Reflect up for the fight. Shadow Force is out. So this Typhlosion is going to Will-O-Wisp into Toxicroak. It doesn't have any kills here. Banette still has kill into Starmie, so it doesn't have any kills into Toxicroak, so it's going to Will-O-Wisp for the status. So we're going to go into Centiskorch here. And then into Lopunny here. Awesome. So we're going to crunch into the Typhlosion and pray that it hits. And also Thunder Punch into the Typhlosion and pray that it hits. So neither of these two Mons, this is random target in a random slot. Neither one of them see kills into anything right now. So both of them should, I'm pretty sure this is what's going to happen. I'm pretty sure both of them are going to target Lopunny with Will-O-Wisp. I am 90% sure that's what's going to happen. If not, then we're searing. If Lopunny gets crit and dies, I don't care. We hit the Thunder Punch, that's great. Big damage. You're a loser. Big damage. Alright, so this is either Phantom Force into Centiscorch, or Gunk Shot and a Lopunny. So we're going to crunch Typhlosion and switch into Tentacruel here. To eat the Gunk Shot if the Gunk Shot comes. That's fine. Alright, there's the Gunk Shot. Alright, Typhlosion's gone. We didn't have to worry about Bright Powder at all there. Alright, so this is guaranteed Phantom Force. So we're going to crunch into this slot and I believe switch into Lopunny here. Yeah. And quick Clop Rock. Unlucky. Alright, so we're going to get a crunch into this thing and a Thunder Punch, I suppose. Oh, it could be... It could actually be going into Centiscorch. Yeah, we're going to switch into Honchkrow here. And then Thunder Punch. Okay, yeah. Glad I made that call. How many turns has it been? So turn 1 of Reflect was turn 1. And Grimmsnarl died, Typhlosion came in. Turn 2 was the switch to Lopunny and the switch to Centiscorch. Turn 3 was the Will-O-Wisp turn and the first crunch. Turn 4 was the second crunch and Typhlosion dying and the disappearing act for Phantom Force. And then turn 5 was last turn when it tried to click Phantom Force. So I do believe that it's out. I do believe this is just a clean... Oh wait, I can check. Oh, okay, it's not up anymore. Well, that's so convenient. Okay, yeah, so we're Sucker Punching and... Oh, actually, this could quick Clop Rock again. Oh, it doesn't matter, because we're just faster and Sucker Punch one-shots with Muscle Band, I think. Yeah. Yep. Sucker Punch, and we go into Toxicroak here, I guess. That's fine. Last month's Cacturn. Here we just Drill Peck and Fake Out. No Focus Band proc. Awesome. Alright. That is those two. So Senti got one. Why does Senti have no kills? Senti should have much more kills than this. What happened to all of Senti's frags? I'll have to go back to the last stream and figure out where his frags went. That's really weird. He should be, like, around here somewhere. Should have, like, 7 or so. I haven't added Murkrow in, so... Uh-oh. How do you spell Honchkrow? H-O-N-C-H. H-O-N-C-H-K-R-O. Oh, there he is. Two. Toxicroak got the other 5. Okay. This next fight is this fight. Okay. This is gonna be a Caracosta and Togedemaru lead. I need to do some math here. This is the Rapidash fight. Rapid. Awesome. Alright. So effectively, Togedemaru needs to switch in on Weavile Ice Punch, and also make sure that Throat Chop is a guarantee. It always goes for Throat Chop in a Togedemaru on the next turn. So effectively, we need to pre-damage to where the lowest roll of Ice Punch always leaves us at least at 75 HP. So if we take 33 damage, so we just add 33 to 75, and that gives us our HP value we need to be at. So 33 plus 75 is, what, 108? I'm right? 75 plus 33. Dummy check. 75 plus 33, 108. Okay, yeah, so 108 HP. Just in case, we'll just do 100. It's not like we're in range of dying to the crits. So you'll go there. Caracosta's coming along. Toxicroak's also coming along. Then we have Meowstick, Honchkrow, Tentacruel. No Senti. Okay. Alright. I know you need a Heartstone. Awesome. You are definitely going to need a Aspear Berry because you do not want to get frozen on the Ice Punch. Croak can keep that, doesn't really matter. Yeah, and Tenta can have the berry juice. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, okay. Yeah, that should be it. And then Togi, we're just gonna pre-damage to 100 HP. Okay. And I am gonna give... I don't think it matters. Yuck. Okay. Alright, Caracosta. Oh, I needed to check the damage roll from Sucker Punch into this guy. Is it at least 50%? Yeah, it's way over that. Okay. It's always safe. Oh, that's not what I wanted. And that's always... That's on top of Fake Out Chip. So Fake Out does at least like 18% or something. So minimum of 38.5 plus 15.5. So it's always over 50%, which means Sucker Punch as a follow-up always KOs, which is what we want. Okay. Alright. Tori and Tia. Alright, so we always Rock Slide, and then fake out this Rapidash. This should be high horsepower into both slots. We're never dead even to crit high horsepower from the Rapidash for Caracosta. Awesome. Now we're always going to Aqua Jets into this Rapidash, and we're going to switch into Honchkrow here. Awesome. Alright, so this is always Brick Break into Caracosta. I almost want to... Would it be better to protect here and then switch into both? Or would it be better to just switch... If I switch Caracosta into Toxicroak right now, he takes Brick Break, and then next turn, he still just takes out Weavile. And Weavile still just targets Honchkrow. I think that's fine. Yeah, it's like I'm adding an extra step for not really any reason. Like, if I just switch to Toxicroak now, he just takes Brick Break, and then next turn... Weavile sees kill into Honchkrow. Toxicroak isn't killed by anything. Allegedly. Let me check the damage rolls from... Well, it doesn't matter. It's always going to target diagonally, even if that Weavile sees kill into both things. Oh, wait, I need the Sneasler to see kill into the slot, so I guarantee that it targets here. Yeah, okay, so we always protect here and sucker the Rapidash. Okay. Yep, so this is always Brick Break here, so we're gonna go into Croak and Togepi. Awesome. Alright, so now that Weavile Sash is broken, we are at 65 HP, which is under that 72 HP threshold, I believe. Was it 72? It was 72, right? 75, okay. So this is guaranteed Throat Chop into Togi, and random move from Sneasler into Toxicroak, probably Poison Jab. So we are going to Brick Break and Fake Out this Weavile. We're totally fine. Alright. So we are at 46 HP on Toxicroak, so I don't think this Sneasler sees a kill. 37, 35, 25, yeah. So it's always Brick Break into Togi. So we're going to go into Honchkrow on the Toxicroak slot and into Meowstic on the Togi slot to take the Brick Break. Awesome. Then we're going to Drill Peck and Fake Out to break the Sash and flinch him. Awesome. That is... Toriantia. Cool beans. Toxicroak picks up 1. Going to 6. Caracosta picks up 1, 2. Honchkrow picks up 2. I have had Honchkrow for 3 fights, and it has 4 frags. That's a good sign. That is not a combatant. Puff, puff. Alright, so... Trick Room fight. Boucharna. Alright, so this fight is pretty tricky. So essentially, there's 2 different paths that this fight can take, and it depends on if Machamp hits the And it depends on if Machamp hits the Oko or not. If he does, then we're pretty safe. If he doesn't, we got a lot of like high stakes pivoting to do. We will need. Why do we feel like I need Swanna? I need Eldegoss. I know that. Machamp and Togi are the leads. Okay. And then we have Honchkrow, Caracosta, Sandslash, Eldegoss. Awesome. Okay, so Machamp just needs knockoff and he needs black glasses. Type boost, which are currently on Senti. Who else has? Yeah, I'm bagging that, bagging that, bagging that, bagging that. Okay. We do have the Guts Machamp. So Black Glasses Guts knockoff has a 50% chance to one-shot the Musharna. Togi is going to have a Berry Juice. Medicine Pocket, Berry Juice. Sandslash will also have a Berry Juice. Everyone has Berry Juices except for Sandslash. Awesome. Alright, so we are going to... Alright, so yeah, the paths vary drastically based on if this Musharna actually sets Trick Room up or not. So hopefully it doesn't do that. Hopefully Machamp actually hits the range. If it doesn't, it's totally fine. It will go for Trick Room overkill on Machamp. So we have that going for us. If it doesn't kill, we just follow up with Bullet Punch, and we still, like, beat the Musharna there. So that should be fine. Alright, verify we are burned. We are holding Black Glasses. We know knockoff and Bullet Punch. We got Fake Out. We got Spiky Shield and Drool Run, both important here. We got... This guy doesn't really matter for this fight. He's just here in case things get dicey. He's fine to have. He's really good. Oh, he's really good bait for the grass moves from Maractus. This guy one-shots Maractus. So this guy one-shots the Huntail. And switches in and lowers speed of everyone, which is helpful. Makes Caracosta faster, too, after Trick Room wears out. Alright. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so first thing. Knockoff, Musharna. Fake Out, Berserker. Hit the range, hit the range! Yes! Alright, this fight is going to be a total slaughter from this point. This should be Huntail. Alright, so Berserker only sees kill into... So Berserker sees kill into both slots right now. Sorry, I think it's just the Togi slot. I don't think it sees Play Rough kill yet into Machamp. And it's going to target Togedemaru anyway because they're across. So it's always going to be Liquidation from Huntail into Machamp here, and it's always going to be Close Combat into Togi here. So Machamp is going to switch into Eldegoss, and Togi is going to switch into Sandslash. Awesome. So after the defense drops and the fake out chip, Drill Run is a guaranteed KO on Berserker, and Leaf Storm is a guaranteed KO on Huntail. This just leaves Marowak and Maractus. So Maractus is obviously going to go for a grass type attack into Sand Slash, and Marowak's going to go for Fire Punch into Eldegoss. So Eldegoss is going to go right back into Machamp, and we're going to go into Honchkrow on the Seed Bomb. Awesome. Our Guts boosted Black Glasses knockoff is more than enough to one-shot Marowak. And Drill Peck is more than enough to one-shot Maractus. This Maractus could Spiky Shield here, but it doesn't really matter. It's 50-50. Didn't even do it. Awesome. One of the trickier fights in the game. Just completely trivialized. If you get a plus attack Machamp, that range is guaranteed, by the way. If you get a Guts plus attack Machamp. Or you get one that's neutral attack and has 31 IVs. Or 30 IVs, I think. It's also guaranteed. There is one more fight, and it is that person hiding in the trees. This one is going to be the sketchiest one. So our lead is going to be... What's our lead going to be? This is the one with Rillaboom, right? Yeah, Rillaboom Semi-Port. So we're going to lead Boltund and Togedemaru, I believe. Rillaboom. Okay. Yeah. We're going to lead Boltund, Togedemaru in the wings. No Machamp. We are going to have Swanna, Toxicroak, Eldegoss, Honchkrow. So no Slash. We need... Who did I just... Toxicroak. With Poison Barb. So we'll have to give that back to him. Okay. Type items. We need Sharpbeak on Swanna. Am I crazy? Did I miss it? There it is. We definitely need that, and then... This guy can just have a berry juice. So Boltund always one-shots the Semi-Pour here. Outspeeds and one-shots the Semi-Pour. And then this just fakes out the Rillaboom for the turn. And then the next turn it should bring out Sand Slash. So we're baiting 2 ground moves. And we're just gonna send in Eldegoss and Honchkrow. And then I'll explain the Protect AI when we get there, but we're effectively gonna trick the Protect AI because the Sand Slash has a Focus Sash. And then we're going to go on from there. Effectively, from there, we're just going to finish stalling out grassy terrain. Hopefully, Toxicroak picks up a free kill on Rillaboom. If Fake Out gets a Poison Touch proc, we can pick up a free kill there. And it makes killing the Hitmontop a lot easier as well. Okay. Let me verify all of our items are good here. Pretty much everyone should have a berry juice except for Toxicroak with a Poison Barb, and you with Sharpbeak, not that. Type items. Sharpbeak. Air Slash. Hooray! Did I give frags for that last fight? I did not. I definitely didn't. Let's do that before I forget. Togi didn't kill anyone. Sand Slash did get one. Boltund got none. Machamp got 2. Honchkrow got one. There was 5 mons in that fight, right? Eldegoss. So it's Eldegoss and Honchkrow. Honchkrow's been here for 4 fights and it has 5 frags. What a gamer. I need to figure out what happened to Centiskorch's frags. I think Centiskorch's frags, his split 3 frags went to Meowstick. Call me crazy, but I think his frags just went to Meowstick. But I might be insane because I don't think Meowstick's fragged 16 guys. Boop. Okay, yeah, so this should be good. Frags are added. Alright, last fight before Full Arbor Town. And we get our evolution. So that's spicy. As long as we make it out of this fight alive. Alright. Grassy Surge. Alright. Thunderfang always one-shot Semipour. We fake out Rillaboom. This should be Sandslash. Alright, so this is always going to be Drill Run into Togedemaru, High Horsepower into Bolton. So Bolton's going to go into Honchkrow. And we're going to go into Eldegoss. So, importantly, Clear Amulet is not going to drop Rillaboom's speed here. Alright, so the way Protect AI in this game works. Sandslash has a 50-50 chance to use it if one of our Mons can knock it out. But it's holding a Focus Sash, so it doesn't see that either of our Mons can knock it out right now. So, we're going to double up into this thing with Sucker and Giga Drain. Because of the Cotton Down, the most broken ability in this game. Like, this ability is insane. I've abused the hell out of it so far. Eldegoss is faster than Sandslash and can kill it with Giga Drain. Rillaboom is going to use Hammer Arm into a random slot. Neither of my Mons are threatened by crit. It will change how the line goes, though, depending on if he targets Honchkrow or Eldegoss. Because Honchkrow will have a lot more HP if it targets Eldegoss. Eldegoss doesn't really care that much because it's going to get a lot of health back from Sandslash. But we're effectively Sucker Punching to pop the Sash, and then Giga Draining to finish it off. Okay, went into Honchkrow. So that means that Rillaboom sees a guaranteed Hammer Arm kill into Honchkrow right now. So it's always going to Hammer Arm into Honchkrow. And this should bring out Hitmontop for Triple Axle into Eldegoss. Awesome. Alright. So now we're going to go into Toxicroak on the Hammer Arm. And Clear Amulet will not stop the Hammer Arm speed drop from happening. So the speed drop will happen. Because it is not one of my moves doing it. And then we will get a lot of chip. If it hits Togedemaru, hopefully it hits Togedemaru 3 times because we need as much Iron Barbs chips as possible. So, yeah, these are going to be our switches here. Alright, we got all 3 hits. That's perfect. So now Rillaboom is slower than Honchkrow, so that's relevant. Toxicroak is faster than Rillaboom anyway. So now we're going to fake out Rillaboom, and we're going to fake out Hitmontop. This will be the last turn of Grassy Terrain. So Grassy Terrain is going to go away after this, because Rillaboom doesn't have a Terrain Extender, it has a Clear Amulet. Perfect. Alright, so Hitmontop sees kill into Togedemaru with close combat, and Rillaboom sees kill into Toxicroak with high horsepower. So Toxicroak is going to switch into Honchkrow here. And we're going to switch into Swanna. Honchkrow does not... I don't think Honchkrow sees kill on this. Let me check the rolls. This thing has the fake out chip on it, right? Yeah, it has fake out chip. I don't think it dies to poison jab though. Where's Croak? Croak. There he is. Poison barb. Yeah, we are definitely not hitting that range. Swanna is definitely killing Hitmontop, though. This Hitmontop definitely doesn't see kill on Toxicroak, right? 108 HP. Oh, it might with Drill Run. Nope. Nope. This thing does. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So it's always high horsepower and drill run here. So this thing took fake out chip and 3 hits from Iron Barbs. So 3 hits from Iron Barbs is 3/8 of its total HP. So 12.5, 25, 37.5%. And then it healed 6%. From... Or 8%. Healed 8% from, grassy terrain, and then took fake out. So this thing should be... definitely should be in range of... Does Swanna have a Sharp Beak? It has a Berry Juice, doesn't it? No, it has a Sharp Beak. Okay. $62%. I don't think it did that much damage to it. $37. So like 37 plus. Is Barb's 10%? Am I going crazy right now? No, Iron Barb's is 1/8. Okay. 1/8. That's a percent. It's 12.5%. Alright. What? So... Yeah, burn is 1/16. Yeah, so it's 6%. 6 1/4. So it went 37.5, and it healed 6 1/4. So that's about 31%, and then it took fake out chip on top of that. So whatever fake out chip is, I knew I did my math right. Yeah, so 13% on top of that. So it took like, that's over 40, right? So Air Slash is a guaranteed KO on it. We're going to switch here and here. Awesome. This should be Hammer Arm into Honchkrow, and Air Slash kills Hitmontop here. We do not have the damage to KO this Rillaboom, though. Yeah, we only do 75%. So we are going to have to switch back into Toxicroak. And we're going to take this KO. Alright, Slow King is always targeting Swanna. So we can fake out into this Rillaboom here. So since Slow King and Rillaboom both have kills into Toxicroak, it'll always, since they both have kills only into Toxicroak, the one that is wait a minute. I might be tripping. This might be direct targeting. Hold on. This might be this scenario. If AI slot 1, which Slow King is in slot 1 right now. No, Rillaboom's in slot 1 right now. Yeah, Rillaboom's in slot 1. So right now, oh boy, wait, how's this working? If AI slot 1 sees kill on both slots, and AI slot 2 sees... Likewise, the reverse is true if AI slot 2, which is the one we're talking about, sees kill on both slots, and AIC1 kills on only player slot 2. Flip the diagram. I'm pretty sure this is straight across targeting, which means Slow King is always going into hold on. Oh god. I can't get this wrong. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Let me see. So this is actually kind of terrifying. Toxicroak's life depends on this. Depends on me getting this right. So does Honchcrow's, actually. I mean, no matter what, I switch... Oh, wait. Like, no matter what, I switch into Honchcrow. Like, it doesn't even matter. The problem is I don't want Swanna getting crit and dying. Okay. Alright, it should be Rillaboom, High Horsepower, and a Toxicroak. Yeah, because neither of them see kill into Swanna. Yeah, so this is not applicable. Neither of them see kill into Swanna. They both see kill into one slot, so it's always Rillaboom targeting that, and then Slow King targeting this way. Okay, okay, we're totally good. We're totally good. We're totally good. So we fake out here, and then this is probably Yawn. Maybe we switch into Eldegoss to bait poison. We definitely fake out here. That chips it into range of getting killed. I could go into Togi and then... Hold on. If I went into Togi on the Yawn, I could fake out Slowking on that turn and then kill Rillaboom with Poison Jab. Let me just make sure that that kills. So it's 2 fake outs plus Grassy Terrain Healing plus Poison Jab. We have to see if that is a guaranteed KO here. This game's too stressful, man. Where's my Croak? What are you doing with fake out, buddy? You're doing 16 damage, so 16 and 16 is 32. And then that's getting healed 6%. So that's getting healed by 8 HP. So 16 and 16 is 32, minus 8 is 24. So it took 24 damage. So 24 plus 108 is 132. Damn it. I say we fake out anyway. We do this strat anyway. There's a really high chance. There's a chance fake out could poison Rillaboom as well. Or I could just stay in with Swanna and just hit Rillaboom. And just take the Yawn. That might actually be the call. Like, fake out there, and then just, like, air slash into the Rillaboom. Eat the Yawn, and then, and it's still gonna be high horsepower in a Toxicroak. It'll just be, like, Sludge Bomb into Swanna. Or Eerie Impulse. Either way, we just go in... Or not Eerie Impulse. Eerie Spell, or whatever the hell that move is called. And we just go into the little rat anyway. Yeah, that's a good plan. Okay. Easy peasy. Yeah, so we always go into Honchkrow here. And then we always go into the rat. And then this thing should see... Where's the rat? Yeah, this thing doesn't really see anything in here. We just fake out that, and then this thing will definitely see kill into Honchkrow. And then we can just switch Honchkrow into... Can't really switch Honchkrow into anything. Toxicroak should just take the kill on Rillaboom here. This is still guaranteed high horsepower into Toxicroak. And then we just go into Togi. Okay. Whew! Alright, now it's Eerie Impulse into Toxicroak. We just go into Honchkrow, and we... time to look at the Galp again. We're definitely gonna fake out here. I just want to verify that Night Slash is 71.1%. So 96 plus 45. 96 plus 45 is 131. Plus 16, so 147. So that's guaranteed KO. This thing doesn't have... What is this item does it have? An ability. Curious Medicine, I have no idea what that does. Like, actually zero idea what that does. I've literally never heard of that in my life. On switch-ins, does Pokemon's allies have their stat stages reset to 0? Interesting, okay. Oh What item did it have? Leftovers? Oh, okay. I have to account for leftovers. So I said 147, and it heals 8 HP. That is still guaranteed KO. Yep, so switch to Honchkrow, and we fake out. Alright, Night Slash and Zingzap kill. Awesome. We are in full arbor. Alright, LD got 1. That was Sand Slash. Bolton got 1. Who's the next one in? Hitman top, that was Swanna. And then Rillaboom was Toxicroak. And Honchkrow was Slowking. Okay. Alright, random evolution. I do not get a Rock Smash encounter here because I took it because I want the EV egg instead. So that kind of is unfortunate, but... So let's hatch our egg. Alright, there's our Fall Arbor encounter. I need to nickname all my mons. What a goofy stat lineup. Honestly, though, you know, with this stat lineup, there's not really anything it could evolve into that I'd be really upset with the stats. Because, like, it's not like I'm going to waste IVs in one slot. Alright. Let's see what we get. We need a rare candy. Key items, key items, key items. How does this thing evolve? Pokedex help. EV starter. Level 25 based on personality. Okay. So we can just super candy it to 25, right? Hold on, before I super candy it, I am going to save the game. Alright. Better than Tail Whip. Actually, no, it's not better than Tail Whip. That's better than Tackle. That's definitely better than Sand Attack. Better than Growl. That's beyond. Okay. Honestly, the one speed IV kind of makes that annoying, because that means it's not outspeeding It's not outspeeding a lot of things that I'd really like for it to outspeed, but I can't complain too much. It's literally just going to take Meowstic's place for the most part. Hopefully, we got serious nature on Synchronize, which also isn't great, but... yeah, not the greatest. That one speed IV sucks. A lot. One speed IV is horrible. Yeah, not ideal. It's not ideal. It's just like, it's like my Meow, it's literally the exact same speed as my Meowstick. Oh, it's two speed more than my Meowstick. Yeah. It definitely hits harder than my Meowstick though, that's for sure. Yeah, not ideal. The serious nature of Synchronize also is not like the greatest thing on in the world. We have like, how many fights until 114 grass? 4 fights. This fight doesn't look bad, but the Tatsugiri, I don't know if I really have anything for that. This fight doesn't look bad at all. Yeah, Centiskorch like completely walls this Bellossom. This fight kind of looks like a pain. This fight doesn't look that bad. Like, I have a fast grass type, which is really helpful for some of these. I don't really know how I'm going to beat the Overquill. I guess the Overquill doesn't have anything to fight Sandslash, so Sandslash just beats this guy. And we can spin away spikes. Like, it is gonna intimidate, but that's fine. That baits Crawdon for Razor Shell. We just go into a grass type and like Eldegoss and then just kill it. Like Miracle Seed Giga Drain or something. Brings in Walrein for ice type attack. Probably Liquidation. Sorry, Avalanche. It is notably a male. Machamp probably just switches into that and is I bet Machamp is slower than the Walrein. I don't know why I'm looking at these. I'm probably not going to do these tonight. Yeah, this thing's definitely faster than my Machamp. Oh yeah, by a lot. We definitely just take the KO with low kick though. There's definitely a way to route that pretty easily, I think. Especially if we just, like, pivot through a fire type into Eldegoss and then into Machamp. And then we low kick, take it out. And then all that's left is Slowking, and Slowking only has Psychic Water. What's it weak to? I guess it's weak to Boltons. Probably doesn't like fighting Togedemaru very much either. Bolton, Togedemaru. Honchkrow. Should be manageable. Is Veluza part Psychic? It is. Is this thing massacred by this guy? Nope. I hate you. Jeez Louise, Adaptability Life Orb, this thing's gonna hit like a freaking truck, man. Does he not have an Ice type attack? Just does Crunch. Miracle Seed Giga Drain kills it. And we heal all of our health back. So yeah, that works great. What the hell? Eldegoss slaughters this fight. This thing probably comes in for Ice Fang. That's so slow, though. Eldegoss just kind of slaughters this fight, man. The Demon Charlotte. Quick Claw and Torterra is kind of devious. I don't really like that very much. There's so many fights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like there's only 1 double, 2 doubles, 3 if you count this one. This one looks like it's pretty easy to beat, though. Like, you just beat Golem. Like, you kill Golem with, like, whatever you got. While just baiting a move from Rat. I wish I had Whimsicott. That U-turn, that fast U-turn would be so nice. Like, you just need to find a mon that tanks all of those moves from Roserade. Hisuian Arcanine, maybe. And then have Eldegoss there. Or, like, Lilligant. And have it pre-damage to where Golem sees kill, and then just blow it up. With Seed Bomb or whatever. Sounds nice. Sounds fine. Yeah, I'll try and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This fight doesn't look too bad. It kind of depends on what I get in the grass. This next rat has some bangers on it, especially Yanma. I'm pretty sure Yanma gets U-turn. And speed boost. It gets U-turn at 49. Doesn't get bug buzz until after 1. All it has is silver wind before that for stab. It gets detect though. Yeah, this thing would be pretty. This thing would be a demon. What else is here? Ralt. So Gallade / Gardevoir. I would take Gardevoir because I don't have a fairy type. Getting Cutiefly or Clefairy would also be nice. Again, I just don't have a fairy type. I have guaranteed Raggenrola. I definitely don't really want that. Yeah, really hope for Ralt's Cutiefly or Clefairy. Let me check those other mons. I've never looked at them before. What, Cutiefly. Shield Dust is a good ability. That's really fast. Doesn't get Moonblast till after 1, because why would it? Tailwind at 50 though. That's a banger. So Tailwind after 1. Oh, I can scale Tailwind on Swanna right now too, which is really nice. You get Moonblast as a scale move. You get Moonblast at 44. And Encore. Encore Mon is pretty awesome. Especially on a fairy type. I feel like this guy would be a gamer. Magic Guard as well. Oh my goodness. So it just comes with Pixelate and Gallade has Sharpness. So that's a change from vanilla. Gallade's speed tier is so bad though. I need a fairy type. I wouldn't be able to take Gallade even if I wanted to. Just because of how bad I need a fairy type. Wow, you just don't have access to Moonblast at all until after 1. I don't even get a fairy stab unless I Misty Explosion until after 1. They do give Sacred Sword to Sharpness Sacred Sword to Gallade. That's pretty banger. He's just so slow. What's this? Ledian, Scorpion, Nimble. changes from vanilla. Still awful. Has Encore. I mean, that by itself probably makes this thing really good. Bug Buzz, Air Slash, Double Edge. Battle Armor. This thing gets Acupressure? That's hilarious. Cross Poison, knockoff at 42, Crunch. Why did they give a Crunch at 48? You can just teach a Crunch. You get Fimp. Yeah. This thing seems like a pretty good. I mean, you have Stab Fimp, Stab Sucker Punch, and then after it evolves, you have Throw Chop. And you have Detect on Lunge and Detect on Heart Scale. Detect's pretty good. Although you don't get Tinted Lens, you only get Swarm. Swarm boosted First Impression, though, is pretty good. Alright, yeah, that'll do it for right now. I will try to power through the next 4 fights, maybe sometime soon. Maybe tomorrow morning or even later tonight. What time is it? 9 o'clock. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Alright. If you want to watch, thanks. Peace.